PWCC is a great way to sell your sports cards. If you're looking for a way to support the Cajun Cardboard YouTube channel, consider using the promo code Cajun, all caps, CAJUN, when you're selling your cards on the PWCC marketplace. Hey guys, Brian with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana on this wonderful Saturday morning. This is another mail day video, mail day number 95. Hopefully you guys like my first video with my new slick PWCC intro. There'll be more of that to come. I'm going to try to put those at the beginning and the ends of my video so I don't have to talk too much about trying to sell you guys on using PWCC, using my promo code, and using my affiliate link. If you have any questions about that stuff, it's in the YouTube description. I've released a video about it and you're going to get it ad nauseum. Sorry, it's just part of the game. I'm trying not to interrupt the middle of your video. So let's get cranking. Mail day number 95. This is a good one. Only 8 cards, but a few of them are 4-figure cards. At least 3 of them are 4-figure cards. Let's get you switched over to screen share and get cranking. The first card on our list is going to be one that everybody who collects MJ90 stuff should recognize. It's the 1997 Skybox Premium Golden Touch. It is a die cut card indeed. It is very tough. There are tons of black, well, it's all black bordered, right? You can see top to bottom, this card is black borders. Very hard to keep those, especially the black corners, in pristine condition. What an amazing, just awesome card with Jordan in the foreground. It's die cut, it's golden touch, and it is golden. If we look at the back of it, that's kind of where you see the edge wear, and that's how this card gets a PSA 8. Of course, this is an 8 because I'm trying to add it to my budget Jordan PC collection. I paid $1,980 for this PSA 8. This is a tough pack odds card. It's not easy. I've got it pulled up on Card Ladder so you guys can see where I was on this. I got it right here, and I was absolutely thrilled about it. Picked it up in the Golden Auction along with another few cards you're going to see. Picked up 4 cards in the Golden Auction. I've been trying to tell you guys there are deals to be had on the Golden Auction. This wasn't a steal by any stretch, but 1590 is about, 1980 is damn near as low as the card's been. 1845, 1980, 2280, so 300 less than the last comp. I'm okay with it, especially given that the card was 5783 in November of 2021. So over the last 2 years, this is what our graph looks like, down 65%. It's a pop 33. There's only been about 233 graded between PSA and BGS. And so I liked it. It was time to make that move. The Golden Touch is a really cool card. It's a really big Jordan insert with tough pack odds. So that's card number 1 on our list. Card number 2 on our list is another relatively big card. This is the 1990. It's hard to get a good picture of this card. It's really not the best looking card, but it's an important card because it's from one of the metal sets, the 1996 metal. This is the Molten Metal insert number 18, and it's as metal as metal gets, right? Jordan doesn't exactly pop off the metal. He's almost blended in and sort of grayed out, but this is the Molten Metal. It's a BGS 9.5 min with a 9 for the corners. The back of the card's cool. From the day he walked into the Boston Garden and stung the Celtics for a playoff record 63 points in 1986, the Bulls have been Michael's team. Jordan is probably the greatest ever, and on most nights he's the best player on both ends of the floor. A literal one-man team. True, true, true. I picked this one up for $1,029. This card is not in Card Ladder in the 9.5 grade. Mine is right here, $1,029.60. Again, this is another one that I picked up in the Golden Weekly a couple of weeks ago on June 1st. My 9.5 sold for $1,029. Makes me feel good that 14 days later, sold for a little bit more. I picked it up for about 120 less than the prior, 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 less than the prior. I mean, you can keep scrolling down. 1,029 is a pretty damn good price. You got to get back to 2020 to find a lower price on a 9.5 Molten Metal. So I was very, very happy with my price point on this card. Again, not because I have any intention of flipping the card. This is one of those Cajun Eternity cards, right? You guys know this card's not going anywhere. It's sitting in my PC. I didn't have it in my high-end collection. BGS minimum gems are a great way to grow your high-end collection rather than paying the exorbitant premium for a PSA 10, which I am on occasion known to pay. So 9.5 there is covered. The next one, I picked up a PSA 8 refractor, and these are moving for real good numbers lately, especially the Bowman's Best. Those are kind of cheap. Anything Bowman's refractor, always going to be cheaper than your Topps Chromes or your Topps Finest refractors and whatnot. But this is the 97 Bowman's Best Techniques T2, and it is a PSA 8 card. Pretty good looking card in pretty good condition for a PSA 8. It is a relatively new PSA label, as you can see. What do I have pulled up here? Oh, I've got the pairing complete. And so you guys can see I've got the PSA 10. I now have the PSA 8. I could put that regular refractor T2 Techniques to bed. Okay, so I've got both of those covered. We won't spend too much more time on that. That is card number 3 on our mail day. Card number 4 is a big one. And this is one that really matters to me because it comes from the set that I like the most. You guys hear me talk about this on the channel all the time. Metal Universe 97, 98, and Championship Metal Universe 97. Those are my favorite sets. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I gravitate to those sets, but those are the ones that I like the most. And this titanium insert is a diacetate insert from that set. It's one of those cards. This is clear. It's not black. It's not a black background. I know it's tough to tell in the pictures, but if you've held one of these, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's just, the color, the card is going to look whatever color it is as the background behind it. So if you put a yellow sheet of paper, it's going to look yellow. Green, it's going to look green. This is obviously taken on black felt or a black background, so it looks like it's a black card, but it is not a black card. I picked this one up for $1,590, which was almost exactly what it sold for on eBay in November of 2022. All these other lower ones, these are going to be Anthony Hardaway, and this is something for you guys to know. There are Jordan ghost collectors out there. You're going to see people throw the name Jordan into every card that they have, even when it's a Penny Hardaway card, to try to get more eyeballs. And this is one of those ghost Jordan cards. So they're trying to sell that. No offense to Penny Hardaway collectors, but Jordan sells, and Jordan raises the numbers. And so if it's a card with Penny Hardaway and it's a ghost Jordan card, maybe one of the best ghost Jordan cards in the world, because he's prominently featured on the card almost as much as Penny Hardaway, as he's hand checking Penny, bring the ball to the court with his left. And see, the background is this cracked ice looking background. It makes the card look like cracked ice. That kind of goes back to what I was trying to tell you guys. But these low prices you see are obviously both going to be Penny Hardaway cards, not Michael Jordan cards, albeit you're going to find Michael Jordan in the description. So when I search Universe Titanium Jordan PSA 8, you're going to pull up those pennies. But 1590 is about on the number, 1600 here. The one before that, 1400. Only 3 of them have sold in the last, 2 years? A little over 2 years, a little less than 2 years. So I'm thinking that price is probably pretty good. I do have my high end and low end covered now. I've got this mixed gem with 2 10s and a 9 for surface. These cards actually grade really well. Which I could show you in Card Ladder, I guess. Let me go up here and change this and show you guys just exactly how good these things grade. Let's just go here. There's 27 PSA 10s, but you can see it's an 18.5% gem rate. Look at the BGS gem rate. So my 9.5 ain't that special, right? It's a pop 167. There's actually 15 10s and a black label 10, which would look incredible, but a 72% gem rate from Beckett is preposterously loose, to say the least. So anyway, I picked up the PSA 8 to pair with my BGS 9.5, and so now you see I've got that pairing complete, high end, low end. Put that one to bed. The titanium is taken care of. The next card on our list is the Emotion, and this is a base card, although it's a really good looking card, right? And then on the back you can see a couple of emotions from Jordan with the great Rick Smith, the Flying Dutchman, in the background from Marist University. Jordan with his brain vein right there on the right side of his head, showing some intensity. This nasty snarl look right there. How many times do we see that? And whenever the opposing player saw that and Jordan was on defense and his hands were on the floor, it was lights out. One of the best lockup perimeter defenders that ever walked the face of the earth, no question about it. What's interesting is, again, just to show you, I have I was going to show you let's show the Emotion. So here's the Emotion. The interesting thing about this is, let me show you on the slideshow. When I posted this on Instagram, for those of you who don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me. It's free. Make an Instagram account. It's free. Instagram's a great place to share your collection and learn from others and learn about other collections. I've learned more on Instagram than I have on any other platform in the world. More than the internet, more than YouTube, more than Trading Card Database, more than Card Ladder, more on on Instagram than anywhere else. That is where you can learn the most about the cards in the most efficient way, in my personal opinion. And it's just fun to share your cards there. So join my Instagram. It's Cajun_cardboard. You can't miss it. But this emotion card is this is the PSA 10, so I do have the PSA 10 8 pairing complete, so I'm done there, and that's why I picked up the 8 to pair it with the 10. But what's interesting about this is look where the label is on the 10, and then look where the label is on the 8. Now, I personally think the 8 is correct because I think that the number of the card should be in the top right for a horizontal card, and I think the top right, if you turn it around and transpose it, I think that's the way it's supposed to look, or maybe I got that backwards. Now I'm confusing myself. So anyway, the point was, I'm OCD, and the labels are backwards, and that drives me crazy, but I'm going to put it to bed for now. I'm not going to worry about it. There's other things that I need to fix that are much more important and things to do rather than crack this, send it to PSA, or send it to PSA and say, hey, switch the label. I don't really care right now. So my OCD is going to be a little bit lenient on this one, but it's pretty interesting to see. I do have the pairing complete, but I'm not totally happy with it. Going back, I wanted to show you, because I picked up the PSA 8 titanium, and I told you that was my favorite set. I just wanted to show you my whole 97 Metal Universe family. It's a bunch of cards, and we'll flip through them real quick. You're going to see some monsters in here because most of these are going to be inserts. But first and foremost, let me screen shrink. There you go. So you got the 9.5 titanium. You got your base Metal Universe. That is the true base card, but it's a huge ass card, right? I don't need to tell you too much about that card. That's a very big card. Everybody's familiar with that one. Next, we've got the Metal Universe. This is the champion. So Championship Galaxy card number 1 from Metal Universe. Metal Universe Championship base card, right, with the city of Chicago in the background and Jordan in the foreground, and a PSA 10. The Metal Universe All Millennium PSA 10 is a nice card that it's a little bit off the radar. I've got the Minimum Gem Platinum Portraits. I still need to pick up the PSA 8 for that one if I recall. Another one of the foundational pieces of my collection. You guys know I prioritize PMGs over everything. This is the 97 Metal Universe PMG 8, and it is serial numbered to only 50, so pretty rare Jordan card right there, and it is in the last 5 serial numbers for all you product nerds and set nerds out there. It's card number 49 out of 50. The 97 Metal Universe Planet Metal, which I picked up in the airport, believe it or not, on the way back from Atlantic City. I looked for it everywhere at the National in Atlantic City almost 335 days ago, and happened to see it on eBay sitting in the airport trying to kill 3 hours before my flight leaves. Actually, it was in the airport of Philadelphia, because I drove to Philadelphia and flew back. And I found it for sale in the airport in Philadelphia on eBay, just farting around on my phone, drinking a White Monster and eating some, Cajun snack mix. I know that sounds cliche, but it was. And made an offer. Even though the buy it now price was good, I made an offer and got it for even less. And so I was thrilled about that pickup. Probably my best pickup from the National was actually in the Philadelphia airport on eBay. Weird how that works. The 97 Metal Universe Championship Hardware, really like this card. It's a min gem, so I got it at a great price. Just an awesome all-around card for Jordan right there. Pretty cool card right there. Continuing down the list, there's the All Millennium 8, so I've got that PSA 810 pairing taken care of. That card's put to bed for both high and low end. There's the PSA 8 Jordan base from 97 Metal Universe. I think I've got a couple of those. Yeah, there's another one. There's the Metal Universe Championship, so I'm done with the base, high end, low end, 10s and 8s, done, taken care of. Another 8th base. And then there's the Planet Metal 8, so I'm done with the 1997 Planet Metal, Michael Jordan in the 8 and the 10. That one's taken care of. Next is another 8 base from Championship, and then the titanium that I picked up in this mail day. So that's the entire Metal Universe family as of right now. Always looking to grow that, and I will be growing that because I've got a lot of inserts in there that I need to check off that I haven't, including the PMG green. Well, wouldn't that be nice? I don't think I'll be getting that in a PSA 10 or a PSA 8, unfortunately. But the next one on the list is not a huge card. Pennies on the dollar. Picked it up in the PWCC Weekly, if I recall, maybe $16, $17, $18, something like that. It's the 1996 Jordan. This is just truly his base card where he's shoving off on Zoe and laying it in with his left hand. He's wearing the Concord 11. It's just a really cool card, though. I'll be quite honest with you, but nothing special here. This is just a PSA 8, but I did put this one to bed, so I've got the 10 and the 8. So I'm done with that 1996 Topps base right there. The next card on our list is the Big Finish. This is the card 1996 Hoops. It looks like an insert. It acts like an insert, but they say if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it must be a duck. But this one defies that because it looks like an insert, it acts like an insert, it has the feel of an insert, it has a name like an insert, but it's a subset card because it's card number 176 in the base set. So this is the big finish, but it's a great looking card. And if you look real close, Jordan's heart's kind of exploding with that ray of light coming out. It's just a really cool card if you take a little bit of time to drink it in. And I'll always say this, it reminds me of like strawberry yoo-hoo or strawberry milk, right? The Nestle strawberry mix for milk. That's just kind of what I see when I see this card. But that's the PSA 8. I've actually got 2 10s and 2 8s, so I've got double pairings on that. I just think that much about the card. Even the PSA 10 is very affordable. I just think it's a little bit better than your average base card. For instance, I think this card's a little bit more special than I think this card is. That's just me. This is a true base. That one's a subset base. Just looks a little bit better to me, a little bit unique, and it's got a cool name to it, The Big Finish, right? That would be a great nickname if for a porn star. It'd be a great nickname for, a dunker in the NBA, The Big Finish. It'd be a great nickname for Lauri Markkanen, who's from Finland. I think they call him the Finisher, but they could call him The Big Finish, right? Because he's from Finland. I think that's a really cool nickname for any of those three professions. Forgive me for my crude nature. Next on the list would be the 1992 Hoops Supreme Court PSA 8, and this is as low end gets, but this is why I love the hobby, because this card makes me excited. It taught me something that I did not know. There's actually 3 years of Jordan Supreme Court cards, and this is pretty cool, and we're talking about the lowest of the low end. Now, this is like a $15 card in the PSA slab, keeping in mind it's $15 just to grade a card at PSA now. So this is the Supreme Court, and you can see the little logo down there from 1992 Hoops. It's number SC1, so it's a true low end insert. But let me show you something. This is the 93 Hoops, right? It's also a true insert because it's the next year. SC11, so it's a true insert as well. And I've got the 8 of that Supreme Court, which I think looks a little bit better. And it's got the Supreme Court little deal down here as well, a little stamp, so you know. I've got the 10 and I've got the 8 for 1993. Then there's this, which is in the base set. So it's almost like the Big Finish card. It's a subset card. It's not a true insert because it's card number 455 in the base set. But look down here. It's got the little Supreme Court logo with MJ taking a ridiculously, completely uncontested. He's 18 inches away from challenging over Gerald Wilkins of the New York Knicks. One of the New York Knicks that I could actually tolerate. But that's 1991 Hoops. There's another 1991 Hoops Supreme Court. There is another 1992 Hoops Supreme Court PSA 8. So that's my Supreme Court family there. I'm done with the pairing here for the 93. I still need PSA 10s for the 91 and the 92. And then when I pick those up, then I'll be good to go, right? Because I'll have all 6 and I'll have a couple duplicates just to boot. So that's it, guys. Just taking you back to the list. Pretty cool mail day. Hopefully you guys liked it. It's only 8 cards, but 3 of the cards were 4 figures. And then anytime you have a Jordan refractor, whether it's a PSA 8, 7, 8, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, it doesn't matter. So the 97 Golden Touch, the Molten Metal 9.5, the Techniques Refractor PSA 8 to complete the pairing, the 97 Metal Universe Die Cut Translucent Clear PSA 8 to complete the pairing, the Emotion PSA 8 to complete the pairing, the 96 Topps number 139 base card to complete the pairing, the 96 Hoops Big Finish number 176 to complete 2 pairings, and then the 1992 Hoops Supreme Court PSA 8, which gets me close, but I need to pick up 2 more, 91 and 92 Hoops Supreme Court PSA 10s to close that out. But that's something I can go click buy it now on eBay, which I might go do right now. If you guys are looking to buy or sell cards, I'm just going to say this once. Do me a favor. Consider using my affiliate link to buy those cards on the PWCC Weekly Fixed or Premier Auction. If you're buying cards on PWCC anyway, click my affiliate link in my YouTube page. It's in the top right. It says PWCC. Just click it, and when it pulls up in your web browser at the top, just go hit the little star and save it as your favorites and call it PWCC/Cajun. That way, every time you buy something in PWCC, you're helping me with the teeny tiny fraction of the PWCC money coming to me to support the channel. It's my way of trying to kind of monetize the channel without selling out to YouTube or selling out with these ads that are coming in the middle of your video. And so the other way is if you want to sell cards or vault your cards on PWCC, use the promo code Cajun so they know I'm legit. I told them I'm legit, right? I got to put my money where my mouth is. I got to prove to them that people actually listen to some of the stuff I say. I try to tell them I'm getting a bunch of views. The channel's growing. I think I'm doing some good things, and I've got some great ideas. I've got an incredible project planned. So I'm trying to put my money where my mouth is and prove to PWCC that I am a worthy affiliate partner with them. So if you're going to sell cards on PWCC Marketplace, if you've never done it, try it. And if you're going to do it and you do it all the time, then if you use my promo code, it's your way of supporting the channel without having to come out of pocket for anything to support me. So it's Cajun, C-A-J-U-N, all capital letters. You can't miss it. There's a place to insert a promo code whenever you submit cards to sell on PWCC. Just do it that way. Thank you guys for watching the mail day. Obviously, all of these shareable links that I give you were just created from my vault account at PWCC. It's where I store all of my vaulted cards because it's real easy to share. It's real easy to talk about. It's easy to create other shareable links to kind of explain how everything fits in my collection. It's just the only way that I can think of to graphically organize my collection and share my collection, which is part of the fun of being in this hobby in the first place. So if you've not tried PWCC, it's worth a look. Give it a shot. If you got any questions about it, just DM me or whatever. We're going to do some giveaways soon. So for the people who are using my affiliate link already, and I know there's a bunch because my PWCC guys said, damn, you got a lot of people using your affiliate link and your Cajun promo code already. And I've only talked about it in like 3 or 4 videos. They're like, this is like, you're steering people here. That's pretty impressive. And I was like, I know, I told you, I got a big mouth and I'm from Louisiana. I'm the only one, right? But for those of you who have used the affiliate link and are using the Cajun all caps promo code, we're going to do a giveaway of some cool stuff. I'm trying to build up a little basis. And so I can look at my report to see who's doing that. And then we're going to give away some awesome stuff. I've also almost officially, tomorrow it'll be official, or maybe later today, signed a partnership, an affiliate with homage.com. If you don't know what homage.com is, it's I'm wearing one right now. My Cajun cardboard t-shirts are printed by, let me find it, it's on the sleeve. How do I get this in the way? There you go. Homage.com, right? If you see shirts with that on it, you're going to see it in NBA shops all over the country, in the team stores, right? I know the Pelicans down in New Orleans sell Homage merchandise. Homage.com is a place, the NBA Jam tees, right? With the ultra modern NBA Jam with like Giannis and Middleton or Trae Young and John Collins and stuff like that, Steph and Clay. Those shirts that you see, some of the most clever t-shirts and apparel in the world. I'm about to affiliate with those guys, and I'll be giving away some of their gear as well, and I'll be wearing something different every time, and then I'll stand up and show you what shirt I'm wearing, and we'll give away some of the stuff that they sent to me. So anyway, thanks guys for watching. We're starting to make some progress. The wheels are starting to spin. You guys seem to be liking these mail days. I'm sorry I've rambled so far at the end. Keep collecting. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I'd like to release these early Saturday mornings so y'all can drink your coffee and get your day started, and maybe jump on eBay and do some buying, or jump on PWCC and do some buying and selling. Thank you guys for watching. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby, and peace.